Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you're watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this thoroughly to take your decision. Your work like will motivate me to be regular and working more hard for you. So let us start the day to analyze the movements of S&P 500 futures in different time frames. So friends, here you can see a weekly chart of S&P 500 futures. So here I find that the S&P 500 futures have finally given a signal that shows an advent of an exhaustion which could continue during the upcoming weeks. So friends, here you can see that how the S&P 500 futures tested a high at 4384 during the last week and finally closed the week at the levels of 4318. So this seems to be evident enough for continuation of a bearish trend in S&P 500 futures, where I find that the S&P 500 futures could start the upcoming week with a gap down opening below the levels of 4291 on the first trading session of the upcoming week. We'll see the S&P 500 futures could remain under heavy selling pressure, where a breakdown below the levels of 4287 could keep this downward trend intact. Here I find that if the S&P 500 futures are not able to hold above the levels of 4237, we'll see this downward move to continue, because here I find that there are two events that could impact the movements of global equity markets, because just now we have received an important news that the OPEC Plus is going to have a meeting on Sunday. So here I find that if we find a decisive move from the OPEC Plus, that will shake the movements of US dollar, which could continue to put pressure on the movements of global equity markets. So here I find that currently the S&P 500 futures look ready for a sharp downward move. So friends, now let me check this move with the help of Ichimoku Cloud. So here you can see that how the S&P 500 futures have been currently closed the week at the levels of 4318 after testing a low at the levels of 4314 on last Friday. So here I find that if the S&P 500 futures are not able to hold above the levels of 4270 during the upcoming week, we'll see this fall to continue up to the levels of 4229, where the 9 days moving average could provide some support to S&P 500 futures, from where we could find some reversal. But here I find that if this fall continue, we'll see the S&P 500 futures could test the levels of 4120 during the upcoming week. So friends, now let us check this move in a daily time frame. So here in the daily time frame, here you can see that how the S&P 500 futures started an uptrend from October 30th, 2020, whereas you can see that how the S&P 500 futures found a stiff resistance at the levels of 3672 on September 9, 2020. But here you can see that how the S&P 500 futures have been maintaining this uptrend amid the upper zone of this uptrend zone, which continued up to May 10, 2021, where we found the S&P 500 futures to face stiff resistance at the levels of 4238, from where the S&P 500 futures continued to slide for the next three trading sessions and tested a low at the levels of 4029 on May 13th. Undoubtedly, the S&P 500 futures have been maintaining an uptrend since May 13 from the levels of 4029, but could not re-enter amid the upper zone of this uptrend, which confirms the weakness in S&P 500 futures, whereas you can see that during the last week we have seen this exhaustion to grow in S&P 500 futures, where after testing a lifetime high at the levels of 4368 on July 14th, the S&P 500 futures have found a sharp downward move, which resulted in a sharp slide on last Friday, when the S&P 500 futures finally closed the week at the levels of 4318 after testing a low at 4314. So here I find that currently the S&P 500 futures have closed the week at a very critical juncture because below this level, the S&P 500 futures could start the upcoming week with a gap down opening where I find that if the S&P 500 futures start the upcoming week below the levels of 4379, we could see this slide to continue where the S&P 500 futures could take some support at the 26 days moving average, which is currently at the levels of 4255. But here I find that if the S&P 500 futures are not able to hold the levels of 4241 during the upcoming week, we'll see this slide to continue where the next support will be at the upper end of Ichimoku cloud, which is currently at the levels of 4192, and the next support is at the lower end of Ichimoku cloud at the levels of 4140. But here I find that the Fed's meeting on July 28th will have an impact on the movements of S&P 500 futures, where we'll have to see that how the Federal Reserve takes a decisive move during the upcoming meet, because here I find that the global stock markets ended lower on Friday as investors grappled with fear of rising inflation and a surge in coronavirus cases, while the dollar edged higher after upbeat US retail sales data reaffirmed an economic in strong recovery mode. The Commerce Department said retail sales rose 0.6% in June, contrary to an expected decline, adding weight to those who say inflation will run faster than the Federal Reserve forecast and force interest rate to rise sooner than it projects. So therefore, I find that we are going to see the impact of upcoming events on the movements of S&P 500 futures. So here I find that the S&P 500 futures could take some reversal from the 26 days moving average, which is currently at the levels of 4255, whereas I find that if the S&P 500 futures are not able to defend the levels of 4236, we'll see this slide to continue during the upcoming week. So here I would like to show you the current position of S&P 500 volatility index. Here you can see that movements of S&P 500 volatility index VIX in a monthly time frame. So here you can see that how the VIX behaved during the month of January to March 2020, when the VIX tested in high at the levels of 85.53%, from where undoubtedly there was a sell-off which kept this move in a limit. This decline continued in VIX, where the VIX finally tested the levels of 14.29%. So here I would like to show you this move in a daily time frame. So here in a daily time frame, here you can see that how the VIX behaved on last Friday, when we found the S&P 500 futures found a sharp downward move. VIX showed some strength when it closed 8.47% higher on Friday, which looks evident enough for the continuity of upward attempts by VIX, where the immediate resistance for VIX is at the levels of 18.60%. So let us check this move with the help of Ichimoku cloud, where you can see that how the VIX has been showing strength in the daily time frame. So here you can see that how the VIX has already tested a high at the levels of 21.25% on July 8th, 2021, and undoubtedly there was some exhaustion which kept the VIX under some pressure. But here you can see that how the VIX has been maintaining well above the average level of 16.17%, and once again the VIX has found a bouncing move from here on last Friday, which confirms the continuity of this upward move, because here you can see that how we are going to see the formation of a bullish crossover in VIX, which could cap this uptrend in VIX during the upcoming week, where I find that during the upcoming week, the VIX could start the upcoming week with a gap up opening on the first trading session, where the target could be at the levels of 23% for the upcoming week. And here I find that if the VIX is able to sustain above the upper end of Ichimoku cloud in a daily time frame, we will see this uptrend to continue, where this formation of a bullish crossover will help the VIX to continue this uptrend up to the levels of 31.07%, where the next resistance can be seen in VIX, because here I find that the growing weakness in S&P 500 futures could keep the VIX in strong mode, whereas the S&P 500 futures could remain under heavy bearish pressure, whereas a breakdown below the levels of 4241 could increase this bearish pressure where the S&P 500 futures could break the major support at 4120. So friends, be ready to see an action in the S&P 500 futures. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.